pre-show, baby. Why is this not, what's going on here? Error connection. Start again. It's the pre-show, baby. Come on, error face. Pre-show, baby. There you go. It's the pre-show.
I can't look that far. Will we get tagged?
Yes, I'm gonna put it up there, you freak. This is the pre-show. Aren't you listening? I'm doing the pre-show song.
I'm asking questions. I'm
bong,
delirious.
Bong, gong, gong, bong. Badang, badang.
Everyone
badong,
seems to be
badang.
sick. Anything cast peeps are sick too. It
They're always
sounds like
sick.
sick or tired.
Freaking comedians.
You made me sick.
You.
Instead of taking hard drugs for neurological, now I'm taking cold medicine.
Hard drugs. Hard drugs.
You know these chairs are comfortable.
Hell yeah.
Especially when you tuck your feet under them.
Especially when you tuck your pee under it. You don't know nothing about it. You don't have a pee. Well, ladies do have a little pee. It's inside the little house, though. You gotta find the little pee.
I told
It's
my
like-
friend Ken that I work with that we have a clean show. You better get it right.
It's pee. Not a bad word. It's like a little bear in the little hibernating.
I don't love you. Why am
I don't like bears, but I like your bear.
Why am I married to you?
Oh, that's my dog. Let me get that one. Okay. It's the pre-show. Pre-show. When you know. Okay, bye-bye. We'll see you in 2 seconds. Oh, no. Fast. It's the pre-show. Pre-show. I can't read that. That's too far away. If they say, is that Tiger Claw? Is that something about something? Yeah. So what is that? Yeah, we're live. Rigid. You're rigid.
I am rigid.
Yep. I'd be like, it's like this. You're like, no, it's not.
No,
my
and
name is
you.
Burr.
That's how you are.
Rigid.
That's how you are.
You are. Yeah, just because you say it twice in a row doesn't mean it makes it automatically
It's
true.
very much true.
Face is true. Alright,
Great.
So, what do you want? I'll put Brigitte.
Just
I'm gonna
put
do this one.
R9.
I already have R9. Jeez.
I never type when I'm on the air.
That's
should
okay. You shouldn't. No. Oh,
A lot of people too. Normie's really good at it. You don't even know she's typing and she's talking.
Is she really good at it? She's
Yeah.
really good at multi-flasking. What? Don't look at me.
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta.
Are you playing the intro song?
Not yet, man. Just relax your flaps.
We're 3 minutes late.
Oh my gosh! You wanna and then there and then yeah and
I hope you put these games up on the wall properly so nothing collapses.
Dude, you know how heavy that is? Of course it's up there properly. That stuff is heavy, especially them Saturn games. Like, let's make plastic. Let's kill the earth with our game cases. They're like jumbo jewels, special edition. If they're a special edition, those are be special. Imagine if a Blu-ray case was like twice as thick and longer. That's what the Saturn case is.
Esgee.
Except they're crunchier. I know, it's frizzy out.
Your Machu Picchu's off to the side.
Dude, why you keep calling it that?
It's
that's a
fuzzy.
city. It's not even. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, guys? Retweet. Yeah, retweet the show, please. What's up, guys? Retweet. Yeah, I guess Tiger Claw doesn't, or it doesn't do it automatically anymore.
TC keeps us in line.
Does he? Does he really?
There is no one more dedicated on this entire network next to Derek than TC. He's always here, always supporting everyone.
Whatever. I think he wants something. Twitter.
I love this. What is that?
Your mama. Your mama. Wait, I don't have Twitter as a clicky. Oh, we'll get login. Login. And then I go.
I love black women.
Who said that? Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is.
A Twitter thing.
Paste. And then tweet.
I don't have very many followers.
I did it. Oh, I should have put something before that, but that's okay.
Actually, we have about the same, but I've been at it for a while, but no one wants to follow me.
Oh.
Because I don't tweet enough, I guess.
And then I put it.
What is that?
Oops. What's what?
Small, little, big.
What are you talking about?
Never mind, ST.
There we go. Biscuits. Look at those whack ass Sony PlayStation controllers of the garbage. All right. Goodbye, Twitter. Are you ready to start?
Yeah, we're 5 minutes
late.
late.
Oh my god. I was just like,
I know I do right now.
I'm Brigitte.
I'm going to hit you in the face with my maple leaf mug.
I'm very violent.
Yes, I've been very angry all week, and I'm going to talk about that.
Slap you with my titties. I'm angry. Did I update it? I don't know what I've been told or you've been told or okay, good. That's there. I pressed that thing. I guess we can do it. I'm recording. Yup. It sounds okay. Yup. And they're here. Are you ready? Come on, baby. Check the mic. Put your mouth on that black tang right in front of your face.
I'm so sorry, my dear co-worker and friend Ken that I work with.
Can you point? Yes.
I tried to tell you this was a clean show.
Do we hear the difference?
I don't even hear anything. Because I'm not plugged in.
Yes, you are plugged in.
And how come I can't hear?
Because your headphones are probably broken. Or they're not plugged in all the way. Oh, they're plugged in all the way. They're probably broken. I don't know. I hear it. Dude, what are you doing?
I'm going to do this show without a headset. It can't hear.
We'll get new, better headsets at work.
Go grab those.
Man, you better
Go. We're wasting time. We're supposed to be professional.
Okay. And here we go.
For best production value. Subsidy, would you like to rip open the envelope? Yes. And the winner is R9cast.
Hey, this is Frank Branches from Arctic Gunners. I just want to say to Brigitte and Esgee, R9cast, big accomplishment, you guys. Appreciate what you guys do, man. You guys are an awesome show. Keep doing what you're doing. Congrats.
Thank you very much, Brigitte B. A lovely speech from a lovely woman, and a lovely addition to that speech from a lovely man.
What up, y'all? It's the R9cast, the official black dish of Come Crucial Super Dope Show for RaceBall9.com, representing allgames.com. I am Stephen O-T-E-E Gison.
And a very bamboozled Bridget here. Hey, everybody. How are you all doing out there?
What's up, my peoples? How are you doing out there? How's everybody in the front row? How's everybody on Twitter? How's everybody?
SG,
Huh?
I could hear myself and now I can't.
Oh, you're full of shisa.
SG, I could hear when I first plugged in, you're having a technical difficulty.
I'm fine. I still hear myself. You're having a technical difficulty. Hey, stop pulling.
Oh, I told you, look, your wire's
That's mine,
broken.
you dummy. Yeah, and mine works. So the broken one works.
I could hear when the Hello, testing? Okay, just forget it. I'm
You're
going to do
idiot.
it
You're
without
deaf.
ears.
No,
I heard it and then it went away. It is clearly the production guy. Because you used to be good, but it's like once you win an award, look at what happens.
I'm looking at what happens.
Why am I looking that way?
Why don't you turn, fool?
Oh, look at that. Bridget's hair is sticking straight over the air today. That's how I feel. Because, you guys, here's
Take a
what
drink.
I am.
Third person.
I asked SG to please reset my watch this morning. So here I am. We've been real busy as usual. Who isn't? And I'm like, okay, this is awesome. I can rest for like a half hour. And then I'm going to finish up my show notes. I had these ideas.
What were your ideas?
And then I hear SG doing clapping. And I'm like, SG, what time is it? And he's like, it's like 6:40 or 6:39. I'm like, what? Did I not ask you to please set my watch?
Nope.
And then, because he always has to be right, he goes, oh, is it working? That's because it's not working. I'm like, the needle's moving. Oh, well, I said it.
I twisted it around.
I twisted it around.
Hey, look. Hey. Look. Hey. Look. Hey. Look.
Most of our watches don't need resetting. Don't need
Yeah, exactly.
resetting?
They don't, because we have clocks and we have phones that do it automatically because they sync up with the universe. You know, everyone is synced up with the universe. But your analog garbage Mickey Mouse watch,
It will still be standing when everything else
Garbage.
crashes.
I'll just get a sundial. Never have to set it.
I'll get it just, I don't know, a solar watch.
I just don't want.
I know Tiger Claw has a whole bunch of cool watches. What was the last cool one you got, Tiger Claw?
Doesn't have cool watches.
He showed it to us. Remember, he showed us a link. Tiger Claw, tell him I'm not totally losing my mind. Like, it was a few months back.
Me not care at all.
You got like this really cool watch, and now I can't remember what it was. I'm so sorry.
Care even more.
He said the one I have is the Pebble.
Boo.
What are you booing for?
Pebbles garbage.
Why?
Fruity Pebbles taste like vomit. I actually liked Fruity Pebbles.
Why would you say that word around me when I'm
Vomit,
sick
vomit,
and
vomit,
nauseous?
Vomit, 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 vomit.
Now that was a total lack of respect, SG. I'm not gonna make
You
it.
sound like a crying cat.
Good.
It's the worst type of cat cry.
Good.
It's not even cat calling.
Because I have been angry and cranky.
She has been angry
for 2 weeks
and
now.
cranky. Y'all saw it last week. Yeah, I was like, "What's going on? I'm sick. I got this super flu from hospital.
It was
flu.
you.
I got the death of Geddon. I got the plague of 2015."
You were what was wrong.
And she's like, I hate you. And you hated me because I didn't go to the doctor.
That was perfectly reasonable.
Women don't make no sense. You know, brother trying to save a penny, gain a penny. Like Dr. Smockter, pretend.
Hey, look, SG,
I'm a real man.
We don't have enough life insurance.
Real men do not need to go to no Pathmark, Wall Bombs Clinic. You don't know nothing about that in New York. We don't need to go to no Food Lion Clinic. I never went to Food Lion. We don't need to go
What does that mean?
to no Genevieve's Clinic. You know what I mean?
Son.
I know. Thanks for finishing my sentence. I know how I feel, and I feel how I know.
You've been mean and evil to me, and finally
Look,
I snapped.
I made your weekend. I made you so happy this weekend. You don't even know. And yesterday,
I'm sick because of it.
Yesterday, we went out on the town. We were like, yo, let's go out and party and paint the
Well, we
town
forgot
purple.
that we live in Florida, and we forgot that the ocean exists, and we're like
Ocean.
10 minutes away from it or less.
Yeah, well, we didn't.
Because we never go
We
there.
didn't go to the beach, but yeah, we were standing there. We heard it like, but yeah, it was windy last night. But anyway, I took my girl out. We went to the club. There's a bar. And there was a band playing cover tunes. 60 Seconds to Infinity. What are they called?
0 to 60,
60.
which is a very cool band name.
I like 60 Seconds to Infinity. That's all right. I use that one.
Because that sounds like to infinity and beyond.
Nah, well, no.
Yes.
The word infinity
yes, Machu Picchu
is in it, but
I see that thing has got to go.
it's not going. It's very relaxed right now, man. It's just like one half of a braid holding it together right now.
It's off to the side.
It's out,
it is so scary looking.
Like your face in the mirror.
I know. I never contested that my face was scary looking.
Good morning, SJ.
So.
Like that. I should have done.
So here we are rambling.
What's up? We're gonna talk about how Sony sucks.
Go ahead, SG. Take it away.
Let me explain to you. GDC happening, right? GDC, right? So GDC is what's GDC? It's an acronym. Go.
Grand Dungeon Cat.
That's awesome. That's what we're gonna call it. So GDC happened. Grand Dungeon Cat, right? Where all of the cats from all of the grand dungeons get together and talk about how to make video games. And Microsoft was there. I watched Phil Spencer get up there and talk with his little lisp. He's like,
Phil Spector?
Spencer.
He's in jail. Oh, okay.
Phil Spencer was there. And he was like, we're gonna make Windows 10 operate cross-platform, everything. And then that dude from ID8 Xbox came out and was like, Battletoads and Shovel Knight. I was like, huh?
I think Sony is absolutely, positively going to come and take you away in the middle of the night someday.
They don't have enough money to come over here. What are you, crazy? Like, we
gotta
have
rent
money.
A car? Oh, shit, they got CIA operatives, Sony CIA operatives.
Nope. That's a
yes, they do.
Nope. Sony's a Japanese company. They can't have no CIA operative. You have to be an emeritive. You have to be emeritive. You have to be an American company to have CIA privileges. America. Just you don't know about that being an alien foreign person.
I'm not an alien.
Yes,
I grew up here. Thank you.
You were born in a different country.
Yes, and lived there.
E-I-E-I-O means that you are not of this land. E-I-E-I-O means you're an alien. E-I-E-I-O. Legal or not, you're still an
Maybe
alien.
I'm an Egyptian princess. That's what I've been told.
Okay. Got judos in
I'm
chat.
on cold medicine.
That's awesome. That's why you're so nice right now. Hey, baby. Did you give yourself a roofie? Did you Bill Cosby yourself so I take advantage of you later? I'm like, hey, Bridget.
Yeah, okay.
To talk to you about something.
It's only
Bridget.
Well, of course, God only knows what's in it, but it's over the counter, Target, cold medicine.
allgames.com. Yeah, we are live every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Sorry. Allgames.com. You can go to allgames.com/live. Click it, or you can go right on the front page and click the play button and musical sounds come out, or wordy sounds like what we're doing right now. Yeah, that's what happens. And it's like boom, bam, bam, like, oh my snap, and gosh, my blam. And yeah, you get good stuff like this show where we talk about video games. I'm still gonna get back to
barely
great Dungeon Cats, but right now we gotta pimp it.
That was grand.
Sorry, Grand Dungeon Cats happened.
I don't even know where that came out of.
Well, it was good though.
I'm having my Canadian tea.
That's very good improvisation.
I'm actually drinking Jamaican tea.
What up, man?
And honey.
Ginger. Shot. What up? What you going to the store and give me some Twinkie, man?
SD, I can't look at that thing growing out of your face.
What's up, girl?
I had to go to Canada to get this Maple Leaf mug at the dollar store. That's only $1 at the dollar store, made in China, in Canada. But I like my Maple Leaf mug.
It's pretty alright. At least it doesn't say China underneath it.
I think it does.
No, it doesn't. Because I looked at it.
I don't know. I thought it did somewhere anyway.
Probably had a sticker. Anyway.
There's nothing wrong with that. TC. We won't go there.
Read it, Bridget. Read it.
No, clean show.
Tiger Claw says SG maybe
Duck.
GDC stands for Giant Dick
Duck.
Conference. What are you saying? What?
SG.
Look.
Okay, so look,
listen,
we're gonna be having hopefully quite a few more guests because I'm inviting more and more people by the day. But my friend that I work with, he's a coworker that I work with. Like I had mentioned, hopefully I keep telling him within the next 2 weeks we're gonna hopefully do this. He has a Disney blog. He has all things Disney.
He's unauthorized though, right?
He's in Disney now.
He's not officially a Disney representative, right?
No.
Exactly.
He's a representative of where I work, and he's a representative.
So you come on and start cursing about Disney like mother flower
No,
Jasmine.
I said
that
clean
little
show.
hussy.
He said new Cinderella's coming out.
Boo. Only reason why I would watch that movie is because they had that Frozen short in front of it. But even then, I'm like, nope. I'm on Netflix time, but then they're not gonna show it on Netflix. So it's like we gotta buy Blu-ray, but I'm not gonna want. I'm not doing that either. I'm not buying Cinderella. I'm sorry. So that Frozen short is just not gonna be watched by me and many other. See if.
No, let's not go Disney today.
Okay, we won't. But I'm just saying if Disney. Well, we're gonna because Disney, Marvel, Star Wars. Come on now. And they need to put them in front of the animated things. I mean, I understand they're trying to spread the love or whatever, and make this freaking live action Cinderella something, which maybe it will be. No.
How come I look so gigantic and you look so little?
My posture is very small today. Hi, Bridget. This is how we met. Hi, Bridget. I think you're cute.
No, you were scoping out other girls.
What's up, little man? How you doing? You want some of this right here?
Yeah,
you want
okay.
some of this right here? And I was like, yes, please. Can I have a taste of your yum yum?
You
want to know how I shake the milkshake with the vanilla maple syrup in it? Cause Canada. I was like, yes, I do like that. Please put it on me. And like, yeah,
you are
black.
so nasty.
What are you talking about? That's imagination. That's how you do it.
It's
like
the
it,
matcha. It's the matcha Pikachu growing.
She likes it. Anyway, Sony.
So yes, hi.
Grand
Sony Rants.
Dungeon Cats happened this week.
So tell it, SG. You know. I might have to step away because I'm having breathing issues, but I will be back if I do.
I gotta have a tube you could put in your mouth and help you breathe.
Now you're making me have an anxiety attack.
That was too easy. Anyway, so yeah, Phil Spencer went up there. He was like, "But damn, Shovel Knight, Battletoads." Well, the other guy said that. I forget his name. Chris Charla, I think his name is. And I didn't know Shovel Knight was coming because how people like Sony's like, "Oh, Shovel Knight," and like nobody says that. When people when the gaming
M. Night Shyamalan, that's who it sounds like.
When the gaming press talking about video games, is Sony PS4, and they don't say nothing about it. Even if it's multi-platform and it's coming as an indie game, it's coming to everything, they don't say nothing about the Xbox One. Why? Cause who knows why?
Because they know SG. I don't know.
No, they don't.
I know you have something to do with it.
No, I'm just saying, you want the video game industry and culture to flourish. You need to be all inclusive. You can say Ouya if you want to, even though it's not really selling or anything. But still, if it's coming to the Ouya, say the Ouya, right? It came out on Nintendo 3DS, I believe, and the Wii U, but it was on 3D. Well, one of those two anyway. First on Nintendo, and Nintendo got no shine. People are like, yo, Shovel Knight's dope. Can't wait to come for the PS4.
I swear that sounds like M. Night Shyamalan.
Shovel Knight. Quiet. All Games 6631 has joined. Welcome, prisoner 6631.
The way that I process things is a little
why don't
kooky.
you stop processing things and just live in the moment?
And friend Ken, if you're on here, listening to us, I told you we were informal.
What up, Ken? If you're one of the All Games 6631, whatchamacallits.
He might be in Disney. I think he's in Disney today.
Oh, well, whoever All Games 6631 is, you can change your name in chat, and this is how you do it. You press the slash button, the /, which is under the question mark. And
What
then you
if-
put NICK, and then you put whatever name you want after that. And then you press enter, and then boop, magic happens, and it says, no, but our game 6631 is now known as Booty Scratching Straps.
Okay.
That
it
sounds like a
could
good
be-
product, don't it? Like, if you have booty itchies, right? You're like, I have a new product. From the makers of razors and soap comes Booty Scratching Snaps. You can get a variety of flavors and colors
You are so
with your
gross.
booty scratching snaps. I mean, straps, excuse me. The snaps are different, that's food. But the booty scratching slaps. That's another. I have booty scratching slacks as well, which is the booty scratching. Oh man, I forget them all. Booty scratching slacks have the booty scratching straps built in. So you put on your booty scratching slacks, it scratches your booty because the booty scratching straps are inside of the fabric.
Are we really having this
Ergonomic-
conversation?
Ergonomically designed and ergonomically designed into the booty section of the pants to make your booty feel relieved. It's almost like cortisol gel and cream, except it's the booty scratching straps. Thank you. I should go on a Shark Tank.
My gosh.
Yes, Kaijudo says maybe that is his/her name. Yeah, no, maybe.
What?
Right. Better. Anyway, yeah. All Games 663 says happy congratulations 15th anniversary.
See, I
to
think
PS2.
Tiger Claw is feeling like
What?
anger anxiety too, because he's usually so diplomatic. Like, so what he wrote up there at 7:19, and then you put your right foot in and shake it all about. That just is very uncharacteristically Tiger Claw.
Well, maybe he's having maybe he added a tainted tamale and he's feeling a little loopy. Maybe he's sick like you are, crazy. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, the Grand Dungeon Cat. So let's see, Microsoft. What happened? He was just talking about all the cross. It was mainly cross-platform stuff with Windows 10, which is we'll see what happens.
What'd you see this on
Xbox One, Xbox
So
Live.
you were watching
X-
Sony news on Xbox One. Let's break this down.
no.
I break this down.
No. I was watching it on YouTube. Wait, did I? No, I didn't watch any Sony stuff on Xbox Live because I don't want to sully my experience with that crap. Anyway, Sully is a character in a Sony game. Anyway,
Oh, Captain
Claus.
Sully saved 1 million people when he flew into the Hudson.
Tiger Claus says I was making fun at the way you described how to change your name in chat. Really, I said it like that? Oh, my bad. I don't even know. We had a long day. Well, I was in the studio, which is right here, working with Rocco and Tony making musics. So yeah, that'll happen in the future. Well, he's doing it for a show, so you probably won't ever hear it. But yeah, you need some stuff. We get some stuff. We do the stuff. Tiger Claw also says, sadly, I did not watch any of the Grand Dungeon Cat. I was only watching the PAX East 2015 coverage. All Games 6631 says PS4 is on its way to surpassing the PS2 record.
What if All Games 66, I can't read that far down because my brain hurts so bad, is our illustrious leader? Because he would give facts out like that.
Would he? I don't think he cares enough to join the chat.
I think.
Well, I don't think he has enough time. Let me just put it out. I don't think he has enough time.
You mean to listen to all 30 shows simultaneously?
Dude, he's got a little...
He has to...
He's
Whoa!
got what?
Why'd you start laughing?
I was going to say something bad. He's got a little baby now, so he can't be like running a little baby. It's like...
He has a baby?
Yeah, people have kids. They go...
Derek Gage?
No, I'm talking about Scott Rubin. Scott Rubin, who is the leader,
I always
he's the alpha
think
and
it's
the omega.
Derek
Derek is
H.
just the boss. I'm talking about the owner, who is the ultimate boss. He's the undercover boss.
Derek is our leader.
Yeah. He's like, he's second in command, basically. Is that all right? Is that okay? Is that all right? Still don't know if Derek got our package, but we'll see. Anyway,
how come you didn't ask?
Quiet. Technical says GD Grand Dungeon Cat isn't where you go for big gaming announcements. Grand Dungeon Cat is a place where developers talk about how they make games and such. It's not really a place for them to announce their next big game. That's for E3. Yeah, I know, but you get some insight into stuff and stuff. And Sony announced when they were releasing their stupid Morpheus. Let me talk about Morpheus for a second, because Grand Dungeon Cat this year was full of virtual headsets. Like Valve, they announced their stupid virtual HTC headset, which is doesn't look good. Who wants to wear these things? You can't see anything. Heck says Derek's in charge.
Thank you,
the
Heck.
money behind the operation.
I agree.
Like I said,
Derek's
the
in
boss,
charge.
Scat's the owner. Didn't I just say that?
I
just
said
that.
Derek is our illustrious leader, which means Derek is in charge.
He can illustrate all he wants. All I know is that, yo, can I get some money? Gotta call up Scott. But anyway.
How can anyone be making any money? We don't advertise, right? I don't know how that all works.
What do you mean? You don't go to the site. You don't go to the site. I think he did take the ads off.
I saw the ads, but
oh, so we don't make money?
But
well, we don't make money.
I'm confused
because we just like, you know, from the goodness of our heart, we make content, video content, and anyway,
often has no rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah. You always putting the brother down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're supposed to have a brother's back. You're supposed to be like, you're the best, baby. You're like, you suck. You got me sick. I hate you.
I gave you so many compliments that, you know, it backfires. So I feel like this. When you're in a relationship,
okay, we're not talking about. We're talking about Grand Dungeon Cats. We're not talking.
It's related to SG Cast. Okay, forget it.
Yeah,
forget it, SG. Forget it. I know everyone wants to hear it, but it's okay.
So everybody had their VR headsets. Like HTC, Valve announced their VR headset plus their goofy controller, which is called I forget what it's called, Steam controller or some crap. I can pull it up here. Steam controller. Oops, wrong keyboard. See
I was gonna say something, but
were you gonna say something? Why didn't you say something? Game New Talk Steam Machine. Oh yeah, they said, oh, the Steam Machine's coming out in 2015. And then the Morpheus is coming out in the first half, they say, of 2016. I'm gonna talk about the Morpheus in a second. But for now, images. There we go. Images. I don't wanna. That's not the new one. Where's the new one? The new one. They're not showing the new one? They don't have pictures. Wait a second.
SG, that hurts. That's painful.
Stop looking at it, fool. Such a nut butt. Nut butts. Actually, the new Steam controller looks almost identical to the old Steam controller, except they put a freaking analog stick on it, and they changed the buttons. No, they didn't actually. They just put an analog stick where the first button pad thing was. That's it. And I think there's a little touchy thing in the back. Anyway, I can't find. Oh, here it is. Xbox. No, that's not it. Where is it?
What's that green thing?
That's your mama. That's what daddy right there. No idea. They're not showing. Okay, forget it. You know what? Fo, don't look at the screen. I'm gonna press new because, jeez, I mean, it's almost like the internet don't want to work today.
Billy OK says I want to use helmet.
Hey, now that sounds freaky. That's like what you want to do tonight, baby. I want to use helmet. Okay. Is that a move? Anyway,
that was two guys.
What are you talking about? Yeah. Billy OK. What are you saying? Just you're assuming Billy OK likes women or something? Is that what you're assuming? Why you gotta be like that?
I'm delirious.
Yeah, you are. All Game Sisters 31 says you're right. Who wants to use a helmet when the Nintendo 3DS has the best 3D in gaming? Wow. Are you is All Game 6631? Well, he's probably trolling, maybe. or he's truly a Sony / Nintendo / Are you an Xbox? Are you just a total gamer?
He or she could be one of my friends who's extraordinarily smart, and I'm embarrassed with the content.
Or maybe they're embarrassed, like, I ain't put my real name in there. Come on, I don't want to call you 6631.
Keep them guessing.
Whatever. Then I won't comment on your stuff anymore.
Just AG.
Whatever. Anyway, GDC, Grand Dungeon Cat. So everybody had their VR rocking. They're rocking the VR. Like I said, HTC had their VR. Valve. First of all, the problem with VR, the thing you put, the big box you put over your face and you can't see nothing and or hear anything because you're gonna have headphones on too, because it doesn't make sense to have the VR and not have the sound as well. So they're gonna have some headsets that have the sound and some that don't, or I'm not sure. But anyway, that's super niche. I've said this before. It's super niche, and it's gonna cost too much. And the use, what would you use it? And as far as the port station for the PlayStation 4, it is not powerful enough to actually give you, because essentially what they're saying is the PlayStation 4's Project Morpheus is going to be 1080p 60 frames per second, right? So that means it needs to put 1080p in each eye, unless they're doing every other eye. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every image, every other, however, whatever the refresh rate is. So that you only see one image at a time, not both at the same time. So the image quality right there will be kind of cut in half. It's gonna, like, the contrast and the clarity of the actual image, the vibrancy, if you will be cut if they do that, in order to save on resources. Because if they don't do that and they have two images,
you have to charge
shooting more? You in the eyeballs at the same time, that it means it's double the resolution, which means it's 4K. Right? You following me? 4K at 60 frames to, what is it, 60 to 90 frames per second? I think that's what they were, 45 to 90. I forgot what they actually said. Or 90 to 120, or I think it's 90, or it's, well, whatever it is. It's 60 and up, or 60 and 120 or something like that. But anyway, if they do that, how can they can't even.
Sorry, SG.
Don't hit the microphone. You just hit the microphone, made noise, because you can't. You hit it again.
I'm sorry, SG.
So, I don't think that people have said they've seen it, whatever, in action, blah blah blah, and they said, "Oh, it looks good." It's almost just like the Oculus Rift. The thing about the Oculus Rift is that it's not final hardware yet, and the way that Sony's talking, what they're showing is kind of close to final hardware as far as specs and power and stuff. Heck says, SG, did you see that PS4 pic I had on my FB? That's how my setup would be. I did not see that, because I haven't been on Facebook in a little bit. But you can put a link. I'll put it up. Put it if you put a link in chat. I don't want to look for it. Sorry, I'm lazy. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand how people think that virtual reality head goggles will be useful. Don't get me wrong, I like technology, I like nerdy stuff. I would like to try it, maybe. It's just like the 3D glasses. I got 3D glasses from Sega Master System in there. They still work, okay? The things are broken on it, but they still work. You plug it in, it works. It's super niche. I have 4 games for it, because they didn't make a lot of games for it. And it works. It kind of works, not really, but it kind of.
That would just give me an extra headache.
It would. I mean, when it works, I'm like, damn, man, Sega's 3D. Look at that, Sega Master System. Like, that's the music.
Click on Heck's link.
Oh, it's in there. Okay.
Hi, Heck.
Hi, Heck. How you doing, baby?
Did you send?
Mama just bought a PS4. The graphics are awesome. That's good. Thank you, Heck. That's very funny. I like that a lot. I used to have a TV like that.
I was just thinking that I thought we had a TV like that at some point.
That is freaking crazy. You know what? You know why that's crazy, Bridget? because that's an actual PS4 on top. It's not just a old TV.
Well, I didn't see the PS4.
What is that? Is that a VCR or I don't know what that is? It's like a cable box or something.
Well, I totally did not see it.
And the PS4, you see the PS4? Here it is. It's right here, and it's plugged in. The controller is plugged in. It's like, dude, the PS4 has a freaking wireless controller, and they have, you know why it's plugged in? Because the stupid light on the stupid PS4 that you can't stupidly turn off be draining your battery that you can't take out and replenish. So you always gotta have it plugged in. Because Sony in their proprietary ways, they'll never get away from it. Hi, says.
So what's gonna happen? Is the company just gonna go?
SG thinks it looks like that on any TV. No, see, the PS4 actually makes the TV look that bad because A, it's not a Sony TV, so they're gonna be like, "There's not a Sony TV," so we do. And B, in PlayStation, it's just like it just poisons everything it touches. I mean, what are we gonna do? I'm just kidding. Sony is in trouble. We've said this before, but there were talks that Sony's gonna get rid of their. Well, they're getting rid of their computer arm, the computer head, the Hydra head of the computer, the VIO. Is it VIO? Yeah, VIO. VIO. They're getting rid of that. Talks are that they're going to get rid of the TV stuff as well, which I'm like, really? Okay.
So what's left? Movies?
Movies and PlayStation is what they're going to concentrate on, I think, is what was the rumors, but I don't really know. All games 660 says Sega SMS 3D glasses tend not to work with non-CRT based television. Yeah, I have a CRT right there, so that's why I have it, because of the old stuff. Heg says this is how my shit would be with a PS4, but fuck that generation. I'm gonna switch to PC or just stay with old shit. I wonder. There is probably a way you can hook up like a PC to an old CRT. Like back in the day, like I have an Amiga 500, which is right behind Brigitte, and you needed to use like the yellow on the composite to plug it in, the way that the video works. So it was weird. It was powerful, but it was weird. So, but anyway, but yeah, I don't get how like Oculus, Morpheus, and now Steam VR, the Vive, is that what it's called? VIVE. I don't know how they plan on making. I don't understand how they plan on making money off of these devices. I don't. Derek Gay says it's fascinating to hear SG's anti-Sony bias color his thoughts. I think if Sony owned a cow, he'd become a vegetarian. Nope, I would eat it. I would eat it.
That
so
would
good.
be nice.
I would eat it raw. Actually, it's not about Sony. It's not about Sony making VR bad, because they're just biting off Oculus. So Oculus is. Let's just talk about Oculus for a second. Quiet dog. Oculus.
Oh my gosh.
I think Oculus, Morpheus, and Vive, Steam, the HTC joint, Valve joint, they're all in the same boat. Except I think the Valve Vive, the Valve Vive, and the Oculus have more of a chance because PC is a huge market, and it's not confined to a specific hardware configuration. It's not like we can only use this. This is the max we could push it because our hardware is this. PCs are ever changing. So like let's say Oculus comes out in 2016, right? A new batch of PCs come out in 2018 that destroy what we have today, which makes using the Oculus even better. I'm sure with that Facebook money, they're gonna improve the Oculus over years. Don't talk and come on now. Facebook. I know Canada. I know that
Well, go ahead, SG. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, is Sony gonna do the same thing? I don't think so. I don't think they can afford it. And the whole thing about Sony's setup, which is goofy, and I mean, the cool thing about Sony's setup is that it works kind of cool because you have two moves and the headset and the camera. The whack thing about Sony's setup is that you have two moves and you need the two moves and you need the camera. Dude, okay, how much money? Let's calculate mathematical equations. How much money does one need if they don't have anything, right? They say, I got to get a PS4. I need to get two moves. I need to get the Morpheus. And I need to get a camera, the PlayStation 4 camera. How much money? How much money is the freaking Morpheus itself going to sell for? Are they going to sell that alone, or are they going to bundle it with a camera? Is it going to be over $300? Which probably. How can they make it cheaper? I don't know, man. I like business-wise, I don't see that working. They couldn't even get the Move to work, even though it is true that you can. The Move capability is in the PS4 controller, DualShock 4, but you know that you can only have one unless you have two, and that's even worse than having two Move controllers. So I don't understand how you're supposed to use this. Like, say if I have a PS4 and I say I just want to buy the Oculus, and I guess I got to buy the camera, but I don't want to buy I don't want to use no Move controllers. Can I play with the Morpheus without having to buy Move controllers? That's question one. If the answer is yes, will it be the best way to use Morpheus?
I think you should work for Sony because
I'm a consumer wanting to buy stuff. I got questions.
You said you were gonna buy the PS.
I will when they get a game I want to play on it. Every time a game comes out,
but
like
that would
the Order
be the craziest irony. Oops, sorry.
When the game comes out and it's garbage, or not garbage, but not the best thing in the world, make me have happy dreams, then I'm like, why? I already watched the movie, which is filming. I don't need to buy it, right? Sony, thanks a lot. Save me $60 plus $399. I don't have to buy it. I can wait because there's no killer app. But everybody's like, oh, all these indie games. And people, Colin Moriarty, kind of funny on Twitch,
Sherlock Holmes
says, oh, I can't believe people are saying that there's no games on PS4. Are you logging all these indie games? I'm like, look, indie game master. Do you want to play indie games? PC.
You just said pissy, I swear.
PC. Look, I want to look like PC Master Race dude, which I'm not. But the fact of the matter is, even if you don't like PC, you have to admit that PC, they get all the indie games first for the most part. Except if it's a Sony pub games, whatever that stupid and look at I was listening to Dead Pixel Live PR this week, and he went through, and he was like, yo, the indie games on the Xbox One seem to be hotter or something. And I was like, okay, maybe. And I looked at him like the indie games that Colin Moriarty is talking about. I forgot. It's something like 16/8-bit/16-bit game. This one dude made. I forgot what it's called, but it's an interesting concept. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, that chip graphics, the bit type graphics, the 8-bit, 16-bit graphics. It's alright. It's like Fez. That's cool. Shovel Knight. Alright. It's stylistically, that's how they wanted to make the game. This new game, I'm like, nope. No. That's like, I'm one guy making a game. This is how I have to make the game because I can't do the graphics. I can't make the graphics. It's a PS4. You got all that power. Why are you building the whack ass graphics on it? I understand stylistically, but when it's like whack looking 8-bit stuff, that's not that great. Then you lose me. Cause when it's like Super Time Force and it's got like dope animation and it's doing things, I'm like, yo, this game could not work on the NES or the SMS or even Genesis or Super Nintendo. That's when I'm on board. When it can do things that you can't do back in the day, but the graphics is like, it's 8-bit, but the systems are like, it's not 8-bit. 32-bit maybe, 64-bit definitely, but not 8-bit. But anyway, I forgot what the game's called, but it's like, oh, it's an exclusive Sony game that's coming to Port Station 4, and I'm like, I would rather play
Street Fighter.
It's not. I would rather play Ori and the Blind Forest, which is coming out next week, March 11th. Which I saw the new trailer, I was like, dope. I was like, now that's even remember I played the game, the trailer, you heard the music.
Oh, you want input?
Remember? Remember.
Barely, the cold medicine.
And then the little white dude was running around. You heard the music. It was like, oh, that's pretty. Remember you said that?
Hold on, I have to unlock my neck.
Hex says
So-
PS4 2 moves camera $700. Wait, what's PS4 right now? $500? No, it's $399. So it's $600. Wait, 2 moves are like a move is like $30, right? 30, so 60 plus the camera is 120.
So I have a question.
It would be like 200, right? For the camera. No, the camera's 60, and 2 moves would be probably another 60. So I would just say another 60. So 120 plus the PS4, that makes it 520 plus the Morpheus, which let's say it's $200, conservatively speaking. That's like $720, $750 for the whole package.
Approximately how long from this point forward is it going to be that they're going to totally revamp both the consoles? Or what?
2019. Somebody's going to move in 2019. Tiger Claw says, you think Nintendo would make its own VR headset? No, not after the Virtual Boy. Hex says, SG, Street Fighter 4 is coming out next year. Get ready. PS4 exclusive. Well, PC too. See, you know what? Here's the problem with Street Fighter 5. I think I said 4. Street Fighter 5, it's fine and dandy. The main jump was Street Fighter 4 last gen because it was like, oh, this is new. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter 5 looks like Street Fighter 4, except they changed it. They put a noodle bowl on top of Chun-Li's head or something. Wow. What exclusive would you rather have? Street Fighter 5 or Tomb Raider? Right? Personally, me, Tomb Raider. What they're doing with Tomb Raider with the snow physics and all the like mountain stuff and ice with the melty, it's kind of interesting. That's just me though. I'm not a Super Fighter game. And also, I would say that Killer Instinct is probably one of the better fighting games out now. Not because it's an Xbox One exclusive or Microsoft owns the property, but what they've done from the past Killer Instinct to now is super awesome. But look at Street Fighter 2 to Street Fighter 5. Yes, it's better, but Street Fighter 2 is still dope. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, Street Fighter 2 is nice, son. You could go back and play like Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo Championship Turbo Edition and have fun because fundamentally it's a fundamentally fun game.
Here's the thing.
The old Killer Instinct.
It's amazing to me how much you...
Billy OK says, so is R9cast just a weekly show about how much SG hates PlayStation? I don't hate PlayStation.
I don't care for SG right now.
Hey guys, by PD says, hey guys, one question. Can I join your talk in Skype? I have been watching your channel a longer time. I don't know what that means. A longer time. Maybe long. Game 6631 says, I'm considering getting the much inferior Xbox One just to play Killer Instinct. Haha, funny. It's not that much inferior. Hey guys, by PD. Yeah, it's R9cast is a Skype. If you want to Skype in, sure, you can call in. It's all good. You can call in. Anybody can call in. But try not to curse because Bridget will be mad at you.
Well, Bridget has been so freaking bummed out for the past month because something always interrupts my favorite place to be, really. Except for next XG is debatable, but I just want to go over 2 really quick things and then SG.
Wait, Third Class says, SG, what about Dive Kick? That's a game you can easily play. You only use 2 buttons. Dive Kick's alright. Dive Kick's a unique game. I think it's past its prime or peak. You know, but it's a unique fighting type of game. And it's a quick little, it's more of an iOS type of, I mean not iOS, but handheld phone type of game. Mobile is the word, not iOS, sorry.
So SG, my nausea is getting the best of me.
No, baby.
So, but before I'm gonna have to tuck out. I'm gonna have to take a much more proactive stance here because I don't want to let you guys down.
Go ahead, girl. Say what you're gonna say and get the hell out.
I am so excited because we got a book from Redtertainment.
Bring it in? I'm gonna get it.
It's called The Black Robin Christmas Carol, and it's a pretty short book, and It should be right there on the table. I could say I'm gonna do my best. I gotta be proactive and finishing something this week. I'm gonna try to finish the book. It's by Hunter Red, one of our very own listeners, and I'm gonna recommend this to everybody. It's on Amazon. Also, for like next to nothing, you can do Amazon Kindle, which is, I couldn't believe it. It was like so under $5, and the book itself is like $7. And I love the paperback. I'm so thankful to Redtertainment. He knows that I like a play on words. But basically, this book is, I'm going to read what it's about. And I think that we can all relate to it and even probably feel like we are that person. At least I do. And then, caller, if you want to call in.
Caller, if you want to call in.
You can go ahead and do so because I'm going to tuck out a little bit early today.
Tuck out?
And because I say what I say, you've been ranting for 40 minutes.
That's right.
So I'm going to read what Redtertainment so beautifully wrote on the back of the book. It says, in every workplace there is a person who doesn't talk to anyone, has walled themselves socially, and seem openly hostile to everyone.
It sounds like you for the past week, 2 weeks.
I hear that's how you are at work. You work across from your best friend.
I work with a bunch of knuckleheads.
Every workplace,
I like to hear themselves
it's
sing
about
badly.
him again.
Dude, when people are like, blah, 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 just talking, like, when you hear the same, they have, that job is so, like, I guess mundane and just, you know, whatever, that people just go kind of stir crazy and they're like, and they just, blah, 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 and just blurting out stuff, and I'm like, sometimes I just want to have silence or not hear that stuff every day. The same jokes, to say it every day. I want to put on my podcast and listen to Bridget's voice because it's sexy. Oh, so sexy.
So anyhow,
and
every workplace. So okay.
And all game shows like Let's Ask a Lady, lol. They're very. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Redtertainment book. Go.
How dare you disrespect him like that? You're a jackass not to know Redtertainment.
I talked to him during movie night. Remember we were driving home?
Shut it! Every workplace has this person. Even if you don't know of such a person, they're there. The Black Robin Christmas Carol is the story of one of these people. It delves into who this person is, why this person is, and how this person can change for the better.
How can you change for the better?
Just this alone really, really makes me relate. End of story. I know I'm going to love this book, Redtertainment.
Stop putting your grimy fingerprints all over
better
nice
than that.
Glass. Don't bend the spine.
We have his autograph.
Hey, we could put it on eBay for like $1,000.
And someone asked how many pages is it? It's like a nice, beautiful short story. Oh,
he didn't put page numbers? So
Tiger
clever.
Claw already knew, probably.
So clever.
There are no page numbers. I think that's ingenious. Okay, well, I'm gonna go out.
Whoa, okay.
Hello.
Peace out, you guys. Love you and miss you.
All right, Bridget, see you later. Hello, caller, sir. Clan official.
Hello, sir. Can you hear, sir?
sir. Hello, sir. I can hear the reverb echo me myself inside. So turn down your speakers or some junk.
I'm very nervous, sir. I'm sorry.
Why are you so nervous?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I wanted to ask you something if that's okay.
Hello. Well, gotta cut that off. I'm sorry. Can't. Even if it was, even if it was something that was bad or whatever, it was a DuckTales parody, probably with bad, naughty words and stuff you shouldn't hear. I I couldn't hear it. It was echo and stuff. So when you fix your echo, you can call back and stuff or whatever. But you know, you got to make sure you turn that stuff down a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. We were trying to keep the production value somewhat level, not exactly high, but yes. Tagline Chat says, Brigitte B, do you think this book would make a good movie or a movie studio bought the rights? Is this trolling? I don't understand. Yeah, I had to cut it off. I couldn't. I tried. I was like, I couldn't even understand it because it was cutting in and out. So sorry, Sir Clanahan or whatever your name was. Tiger Class says whoever did that should be banned. All right, I'm gonna pick up again. Don't play with my emotions. Caller.
Sir, can you hear me?
I do hear you, but I hear myself as well, so that's why I had to cut it off because you were echoing inside of the. Yeah.
Is it okay now?
That's pretty good. So you were playing some DuckTales thingy or something? What was that?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. And there you have it. Sir is done. Yeah, that was bad. I think that person will be banned. So just ban them. Ban those fools. That's what happens. That's what happens when you open your heart to the world. It's all good though. Because stuff like that, whatever. You know. It should have been. I can't even say. I couldn't even say this. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick it up anymore. Stop it. Stop. Talking about that, dude. Seriously, just hang up on the call if you keep doing that. Yeah, I'm done. Sully907 says, BLK, the art in Valiant Heart continues to be amazing. Really? That's actually, yeah, I believe that. Marvin the Martian. I know, right? He does sound a little bit like that. I'm gonna have to block you, fool. You keep on. Oh boy, here we go. Keck says this is the worst troll job ever. And Billy OK says I love all those UbiArt games. Yeah, they were good, man. They were good. They are good. Because Rayman Legends is free on Xbox One right now. For gold people. And whatchamacallit. It was... I knew the game was cool because the how do you say? People say, oh, it's great, blah, blah, blah. And I played the demo on, I think, 360 back in the day when it first came out. And I was like, it's pretty good, but I'm not going to buy it because, whatever. No, I played the first one, the Rayman, whatever the first UbiArt Rayman game was for the 360. I played the demo of that. But it's similar. Is it the same exact game? I mean, I don't remember because I know the Wii U had a different version, right? Or something. But I don't know. But yeah, that game is good. That's good. I like if you're going to do a side scroller game that's like back in the day, these were the games, you know what I mean? Then you say, okay, this is how you do it. Valiant Hearts, or what's the other name of the game? Valiant Hearts. A little distracted. Valiant Hearts, or excuse me, that one I just said, the Rayman game. That's how you do an old school platformer, just like that. You know what I'm saying? You make the graphics like, yo, check out them graphics, son. And that's what it is. You don't make it like, I mean, Shovel Knight gets a pass because they went in hard, but they made a good game. You know what I'm saying? And it's not so 8-bit that it makes the actual art detract from the quality of the game. Like, they're games that are like, as far as like the animation and everything else from Rayman and from Valiant Hearts, that adds to the game. You're like, oh snap, look at this, yo, this is hot. But you cannot sit there and be like, yo, our game is retro, and you look at it and it's like, yeah, and it doesn't have good animation either. So, sorry. Hey guys, BIP says, nope. Sorry. Hey guys, you lost your chance. Sorry. You can beg and plead all you want. Just chill and chat. Okay? Stop calling. We don't want you here. Well, whatever. You can listen. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying. I'm a nice guy and I won't ban you, but we have some moderators in chat that might be like, hey, I don't like what you said. Blah! Ban you like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. I mean, I can be like, yo, ban this fool, but you know what? I'll let you hang out there. I'll let you chill. But whatever. But like I was saying, and I said it, and it happened. And there you have it. Thank you, Tiger Claw. The correct slur to use against SG is Xbot. That is true. Yeah, you did mess that up. So, and you messed up your chance. But I'll have to kick you off my Skype list as well later. Not right now because I'm too lazy. But anyway, but yeah. So I like I said. I mean, Derek Gage is into the core games of the 8-bit/16-bit eras that are good. The core fundamental gameplay that is good, whether it's score-based or, I mean, he's mainly into score-based games, which is fine, which is like Geometry Wars 3. That's a great game. People say, oh, it's not as good as the second one. Actually, I like the first one better than the second one. Why? Because the music. You know what I'm saying? Twitch support is calling me. I don't know if I should answer Twitch support. Just send me a message, Twitch support. Another Twitch support. Let me answer this. And I'm gonna hang up on Twitch support. Who is this? Twitch support.
Hello?
Hello, Twitch support. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Okay, I gotta go now. My house is on fire. Bye. All right, there. That's how you handle them. Wow. I got a lot of callers today. How about all of you guys who are calling me on Skype? Just come into chat and be my friend. Sully says, are we talking about MS and Sony here? The only care about the money is, they only care about the money, y'all. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, that's a given. Yeah, Sony, Valve, although they have a lot of money, so they can care less. They make more money than Sony. Microsoft too, because Steam, they make an loop. So, I don't. I as much as I say, oh, Sony, blah, why are you ruining stuff? They're not ruining anything, because the fact of the matter is that if Sony continues to not not be forward looking, I mean, they are, but I don't think they're doing it right. I think they're like, he says, my house is on fire. Yeah, sorry. That's the first thing that came in my head. So, and that's like, your house is on fire. Like, gotta save the Xbox. That's the first thing. The cats just break a window, they'll escape. Forget the dog. She's small. Save the Xbox and a TV or something so you can play it. And the controller. Anyway, Kajia says, don't invite those whack jobs in here. We have enough of them already. Yeah, you're right. Well, whatever, Tiger Claw or someone can always kick them out, which is all good. You know what I mean? So what was I talking about? The Oculus? Was I talking about the 3D thing? Well, I mean, closing out the VR rant discussion thing. I'm interested in looking at it like I'm interested in looking at 3D content, whether it's games or movies at home, because VR to me seems like something that you would go to an arcade to experience, but unfortunately for the ESR, arcades aren't that important anymore. Yeah. So if arcades were like, yo, arcades, man, yo, we're gonna go to Dragon's Den, and actually my arcade was called Adventures in New York. adventures. And they had to sit down, outrun the big one that swang like like I was like, get ready. Like checkpoint. I love that lady who says checkpoint. I want my phone, like my little text message like checkpoint. Like, oh, she's so I love it. I should do that. Just have all the Sega sound effects, right? I should, right? Dark Blood Wolf is in chat. How you doing, Blood Wolf? I appreciate that you are in chat, chatting it up with the chatters. Allgame663 says, if you wanna check a really cool indie 8-bit style that's based off of Ghosts and Goblins, download Maldita Castilla for PC. It's really good. Maldita. Did I say that right? Maldita Castilla. I think I heard about that. Yeah. I heard the same thing. That's like Ghosts and Goblins, which is cool. I think that yeah, they have a lot of games like Shovel Knight or what was the other one? Dude, I don't even remember the other one. That was it was a roguelike. I can't remember what it's called, but stuff like that is cool. I like games like that. Like even like Ori and the Blind Forest is another example where it's one of those old school 8-bit / 16-bit style platformer adventure games. I don't know if it's like quote unquote Castlevania or Metroidvania, whatever. It probably is, but that in itself, the fact that it is that type of game doesn't make it a good game, of course. But look at those graphics. I'ma say that because sometimes you have to say, look at those graphics. Like The Order, 1886. Look at those graphics, because that's about all you could do. I'm just saying, if Ori and the Blind Forest was $60, I'd be like, y'all crazy. That's not, no, don't do that. It's probably gonna be like 20. I hope. If it's 40, I'm waiting for that sale, son. But no, certain games. I hate the fact that like indie games have this connotation of, oh, it's indie, so it's got to be like $10 or $5. That sucks for the game maker. It sucks for people who want to make money off the game. Like a game like Minecraft, indie game. It's not expensive, but it's selling bazillions of copies, right? Still to this day, one of the top selling games on all platforms, basically. And it was one guy making it. It is technically was an indie game. Is Minecraft still an indie game? Yes. But it's a hugely successful indie game. And it's one of those games where you can play it forever. It's an evergreen title if you want to say that. No. But yeah, Allgame663. I'm gonna check that out. Maldita Castilla. Sorry. Hold on a second. I got a call here that I will pick up. Caller. What's up, K Judo?
How did that idiot learn how to use Skype?
I don't know.
Well, actually, he doesn't know how to use Skype, but
yeah, he does.
Oh, sorry. What the hell was that, man?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
But sometimes that happens. It's all good though. It's all good.
All right, so I got a question for you.
Yeah, wet it up.
What is your opinion on this? I was calling it SteamOS. I didn't even know it was Steam OS. What do you think about that? Because I was about to download it, but then I went to CNET, and the explanation on how to download that thing, I just gave up because I didn't even know that it was it's literally like an operating system, so you have to like wipe out your operating. It's almost like you're installing a new operating system, just to try the beta. And I was like, no, okay, I'm staying away from that. And then I found out that the console itself, I think the cheapest one is going to be like $500, and then it's going to go up into the thousands after that. I thought this was going to be like Steam's answer to the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Maybe bring it in at about $399 or something like that. I thought it was going to be like some type of affordable way to play PC gaming, but it seems like it's just like a regular high-powered PC type thing where you're not really gonna. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the whole Steam box, Steam OS. Going Linux was mistake number one because they don't.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, the fact that the library isn't as big on Linux, and honestly, if you're a dev, if you're a studio and you're making a game for PC, is your first choice Linux? No, it's PC, it's Windows, because those are the most systems. It's just like how PS4 is the first choice because they have more systems out there in the market. That's simple math.
If you think about it, I mean, you don't really want to go in bed with Microsoft. I mean, to me, it seems like their whole thing is to kind of go against, like, I don't know if they still have games for Windows, but to kind of like remedy that type of stuff. So why would they want to? Well, the reason with Microsoft,
the reason why they're doing their own OS and Linux based and stuff is because it's free. Pick that up. Xenocore, hey, what's up, Xenocore? How you doing, Xenocore? Oh, I think
yo, how y'all doing?
I'm sorry, I hung up on freaking Kaijudo. Hold on a second.
That's right. He was dumb, right?
No, he's here. Sorry about that. Anyway, I don't know how to press the buddy clicks. So you know about this Xenocore as far as the Steam OS and the Linux and all that stuff. And the reason why they did it is because they didn't want to. Because Microsoft has their store, it's Marketplace or the Xbox store. I forgot what they're calling it now. And Steam has Steam. So it's like two competing, it's kind of a conflict of interest, but it's just competition basically. And they don't want to have their Steam on the Windows, where Windows and the Windows Marketplace is where all the games will funnel through basically. So I think logistically,
I don't blame them for that.
No, I don't either. But the way they're going about it is not gonna work either, because if you can buy on your PC now. You could put, like you were trying to do, you could put Steam OS on and try it out, and it'll be whatever it is. And that could be your Steam box. You don't need to spend $470 or $480 for the cheapest one, which is like an i3 with 4 gigs of RAM, which is like, nah, son.
Yeah, that was disappointing, man. I thought for sure this was gonna be their version of like the affordable high end PC type thing. That's what I thought it was their goal.
See, you got a misnomer in there. You said affordable and high end together for a PC. Right. And besides, the Xbox One and the PS4 are just mid range PCs.
Yeah.
Remember, the PS3 used to run Linux. Mm-hmm. So the Steam box being $300 to $500 is right on target.
Yeah. But is the Steam OS, is it stronger than, I mean, just the basic one, is it stronger than the PS4 and the Xbox One, or is it just the same?
It's no different. It's just another tool doing the same thing. Only if it's Linux based, they can do whatever the hell they want with it and don't have to pay any fees to anybody.
Yeah.
Because they're producing games with Linux support now, so now they have a separate OS that's built just for that. Yeah. Like there's plenty of enthusiasts out there that have machines set aside as like media devices just to play movies on your TV in the living room and stuff. This Steam box can serve that same role. Yeah. So because it's just a PC with a custom OS on it, you still have that functionality. So it's more open. Yeah. By nature than the PS4 and the Xbox One are trying to be, and it can do all the same functionality as far as media is concerned, I believe. So
yeah, it's just a PC. It's just
I may be incorrect on the media support, like if you're just playing music, whatever. But I don't see why they wouldn't include that in the OS.
Well, it's open source, so somebody probably made it.
So because it's open source, has there been any talk about them embracing like the? I mean, we already know that they embrace the mod community because they got the workshop. But I mean, like as far as like all types of like I don't know if hacks is the right word, but all that type of stuff.
Well, like custom modifications.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
the thing is they have a whole system for that. Like if you wanted to install a module into Linux, it just reaches out to a master server and pulls it down. You don't really have to seek it out and download it like you do a new program if it's for something for the OS. Just like how Windows Updates does. So if they wanted, and the code is available, so they can check it and actually certify it if they want to. Because there's tons of versions of Linux out there. Some stuff doesn't work in certain versions of Linux. So, so for their own version, somebody could write some code. All they got to do is say, oh, yeah, that works. We'll put it on there. That's it.
Thanks.
Let me see. I've been.
Now that's a good reason to have.
And you could always put it in yourself without their approval, but it's on your own box. That type of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, people who buy Apple computers, Macs, because they don't know how to use computers, and it's quote unquote the easiest one, I guess, user friendly, whatever. They buy that. I don't know how to use a computer, so I got a Mac. And then other people like, I use PCs and I know how to drag and click and stuff, so I'm gonna get a regular computer. And then
it's like Android. Literally, it's just like Android. If you wanted to write an app, you can put it on Android real easy and use it, because Android is Linux too. So
yeah. So
yeah, so it's the same principles. Yeah,
it's that, and they want to kind of have their own ecosystem with Steam and stuff. So, and it, like I said, it's a conflict with the Windows Store and all the other stores too. You got
I mean, yeah, like from what I remember, every time you submit a game to Xbox for update, you have to go through certification again for those fixes as well.
Yeah. I mean, it depends though. Yeah. It depends on the type of contract and deal you get with Microsoft, because they might include one or two, or like Minecraft. I think it's different with Minecraft. There's certain games have a different setup as far as like how they push updates through. So I'm sure everything has to go through certification or some sort of QA. But I think that is
what I'm saying is there's usually a fee associated with that unless you do a deal.
Right, that's
that
what
type
I'm saying. Like a lot of you guys.
So, yeah. So this is a lot more open because that fee isn't necessarily there, since this is an open source thing.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, if it follows true with Linux, then it would be open source, and they still could lock it down because it's their own special version. But
Yeah, and if you, I mean that's money on the table. They could charge a little bit of something, but what was it, like $30,000 or something like that per submission? Or it was something like, I was like, that's a lot of money, yo. So, but anyway, that's.
And what did I can't remember exactly what it was, but when I was reading the information about it, I think I skimmed through something where they were also telling like the community that they could upload something of theirs or something like that, or is it like open for like anybody to develop a game and put it out there?
Well, I wouldn't see why not. I mean, if it's following the same rules for Steam, then because the Steam Greenlight system would play into Steam OS.
Wait, well, you'd probably have to go through Steam and the Greenlight and all that stuff. You just can't be like, hey, I got a module. It says.
Yeah. I know that. I'm just saying that, like, it to me, it sounded like they were almost saying, I don't know if this was their exact words, but they were almost saying that, like, the community could also make a profit off of the system as well. Like, they're not gonna, bogart anybody from trying to make a profit from using their system.
Yeah, I mean it's open source. So what I imagine, it's kind of like Blender. I don't know if you even know what that is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I tried that.
Yeah, so Blender, you can take Blender. It's open source and it's whatever it is. You can take it and change it and do some stuff to it. It's like, hey, here's my 3D engine. Go buy it. Like they're fine with it because it's they don't care. I don't know if the Steam OS stuff is the same way. Yeah, I don't really know. That's a good question.
Oh, speaking of that, did you by chance catch the news with all the engines updating their methodology of payment?
No.
I haven't.
What happened?
Yeah. Unreal is now free to develop on.
Oh, yeah. I freaking downloaded Unreal, and I downloaded Unreal. I messed with it a little bit, and I was going to download Unity 5. But
yeah, because they did the same thing right afterwards. Yeah. I'm like, what the hell's up with all these engines going free?
Dude,
dogs and cats, man, dogs and cats.
I was thinking about doing a video in Unreal because Vert. I reached out to Vert, but he never got back to me, so that's all good. But
okay,
he, his whole new project is going to be done in Unreal 4, basically. So all the 3D and the virtuality of it,
and because it's a movie project, they're not going to collect any dues from it.
Right, and it.
That was a big thing. It's like, holy crap, man! Talk about hitting one out the park when you get ready to do something.
Exactly why I wanted to use. I was going to use it for a music video, but now I was like, I don't have time to sit here and build.
You need animators, dude. Holy crap!
I mean, actually, I just needed it for like background stuff because I was going to green screen the artist.
Oh, really? Okay, I got you. Yeah.
But I was like, I can't do it. I'll probably be better off doing it in Blender because I know that better. But yeah, I mess with it. It's all right. I was running on a crappy laptop. It still worked though. So if you
it's Unreal. But it does very well. If you go high end, it does that very well. Yeah. And did you play the new Unreal builds or the Unreal Tournament build?
I didn't download that yet. I just downloaded like some of the demo stuff that they had up there.
Yeah, that's feeling pretty good, man. I mean, it's pretty rough right now, but the detail they got in there is nice. I haven't played with those guns in such a long time, man. I almost lost my mojo, and then I started cleaning up because I remember what those guns work, how those guns work. So all those people were just falling in front of my flat cannon. It was great. So
yeah, that it looked like they showed. I was watching a video somewhere. They were talking about the Unreal, the new Unreal tournament on DirectX 12. I think it was that Microsoft GDC conference or whatever. And I was looking at it, I was like, that looks pretty good. What they were showing. I'm like, wow. And my thing is like, is DirectX 12 really that great? Or, I don't know.
Is it the tools or the team is what you're saying, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Unreal has always looked good. Like they've always made, like Gears of War when it first came out, even the third one, whatever, looks really good. And what I saw in the Unreal demo for DirectX 12 was I expected. I'm sorry, I got like freaking Skype is blowing up over here. And I'm scared to answer it. I'm like, who's this? All right, I'm gonna.
Nobody's scared of those fools.
I'm scared. I don't. Wait.
Well, that's all I had to interject at the moment. I'll hop off so somebody else can get in there too.
I think I have people on here. Hold on a second. One second, guys. Hello.
I
Oh my God. And there you have it. My bad. Resume call. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, another spammy. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I've heard like the whole DirectX 11 to DirectX 12. They talk about porting all the games, blah blah. You know how the spiel. And I'm like, how can is it? I mean, I'm asking like I'll ask you, Xenocore, because it seems like you might know something more than I do. Is it possible to have, I guess, Xbox One, that's what they were really focusing on, from DirectX 11, whatever they were using, to DirectX 12, to have this much of a difference as far as a perceived difference, I'll say, as far as like they showed one thing where it's like, oh, this is how it rendered, and it rendered out to a certain point. As far as like a big, huge city scene or something, and it ran out to a certain point, and then it like stopped. I guess the detail or something stopped, and then they showed the DirectX 12 when it just kept going and going. I'm like, really? Is it really? And they're like, oh, it's such and such more times powerful and blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't get it. I'm trying to figure out, but I don't know. Well, he hung up anyway, but
I'm thinking that when it comes to these new engines, they gotta. You got to explain to me, what do you think it is? Like, I think they got to teach these devs how to use these new engines, because like we get these new engines every now and then, and it's so powerful and it can do all of this and all of that, and I never see a dev utilizing all of that and taking advantage of it and really making some really cool games. They all seem to make the same freaking games over and over again. No matter how many different engines you throw at it or anything, you get the same freaking crap game. So how do you think they can fix all that, or do they need to fix it?
Well, it's. I mean,
because I remember I could go back to I think it was it the PlayStation 3? I'm not even sure. I think it had to be PlayStation 3, because I don't think I was watching E3 by the time the PlayStation 2 was out. But anyway, they showed a demo of the PlayStation 3. I think it was like some type of rubber duck in a bathtub or something.
Oh yeah.
And they just started shooting all these damn rubber ducks, and like that got me really excited. Like, wow, you can have all that on the screen at once, and I never once saw any of that.
That was the total power of the PlayStation. You couldn't do any more than that.
Yeah. And I remember, Mag. I know Mag pulled some tricks to kind of, to give the illusion that you were doing that, but to me, I think Mag was a fun, innovative game, and just people weren't paying any attention to it. I think part of it is just gamers. Gamers love mediocre, man. They just love.
Yeah, I mean, they don't like to change. A lot of people don't
like that change. Phone caller. Like that phone caller is pretty mediocre.
Still calling. Still spam. I gotta go into chat and just like destroy him. But anyway, I mean Skype. But anyway, but yeah, to answer your question, like it is the devs, it is the quote unquote artists make it. Like if you have, I don't care if you have the most powerful computer system ever. They coming for you. Then that doesn't automatically make your CG animated movie adventure awesome, because your writers could suck.
Right.
B, your animators could suck. C, your artists could suck. D, your lighting artists could suck. And that, so the hardware has nothing to do with the fact that these games kind of suck or aren't doing anything new and or innovative. It's the people making the games, and basically that's the short of it. But I will say that new technology and new hardware help people who might not be able to. Oh man, I can't do that. But if it's automated, or it's just a module, you click and drag, and boom, now your character does that, or it does automatic HDR lighting, so you don't have to worry about actually tweaking it and doing it yourself and stuff like that. So there are certain things on the software level / hardware level that could help the developer create games that look and feel and are better outside of actual conceptual things or systems. But systems, certain things like ragdoll physics, like you just buy it. Like, I'm gonna buy it and put it in my game. You don't have to code for ragdoll because it's part of renderware or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So so certain things become automated. So it makes it easier for the dev, but ultimately it is about the artists on each level, like writing, graphics, animation, and stuff, to make that hardware do good stuff. That's why the Unreal Tournament, the new Unreal Tournament stuff looked awesome. I was like, yo, because Epic, they know how to make games. You know what I'm saying? Even though if you think that Cliff Bleszinski was the man with the master plan, sure, he was good and stuff, but he's not the guy doing all the work. I mean, he had the idea for Gears of War and such, but people made the game, and those people probably still at Epic, and they still making stuff, and they make good games, So good games make the good game. Like Bungie, they make good games.
But for the longest time, I thought that guy was David Spade, that Cliff Flip, whatever.
David Spade.
I was like, oh, David Spade's making games now? I didn't know.
I like David Spade new games, son. You play that? Yeah, man. Joe Dirt the game.
You should have brought that name up of him. That's a better name for a game dev.
Joe Dirt. David Spade.
Yeah, David Spade.
Well, I'm sure Cliffy B is his real name. Well, Bleszinski. Clifford Bleszinski.
Yeah. I don't know, I never got into that Gears crap. I got the I think I got the second one.
That was a good one.
And I enjoyed it for like a little bit, but I just never bought into it. It looked cool, and I like the whole running and the the cover physics and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know, it just didn't grab me. I think I was looking for something different at that time. I think also Red Faction Guerrilla was out at that time. I'm not sure, but that game was the game for me. I played. That's one of the few games that I finished. Like, I know when I know a game's good is if I'm able to like finish it. Because I have a lot of games that I haven't finished.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just because I get bored really quickly after a while.
Yeah, Red Faction. It's like how Red Faction did the crazy destruction and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's certain things like Red Faction. The thing about that game, it was open world, and I never bought it, but I played the demo, and the demo was like the best demo because it was like a part where like you're running around and you get into this like car chase and you're like shooting off the back of a truck or something, and you're blowing up dudes, and it was like, yo, this game is crazy. And I remember that from the demo, and I'm like, okay, all right, this game is all right. And certain things like whether it's the destruction of Red Faction